Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
Hello there, Gary. Thank you for joining us again. As
Thanks.
always, we've got some great questions today. We're
Right.
going to start off with a man on the street question.
Good.
So let's roll that and see what the question is.
Hey Gary, so I was just wondering, because our Muscogee County jail is so overcrowded, what can we do to relieve that or free up some space?
Well, it's a good question. I'm not running for mayor, so I don't pretend to have all the answers for this one. Here in the old days, I think the answer was let's build more jails, right? I mean,
right.
but we've seen that really isn't doing the job. So where we've seen through nationwide some help is reclassifying some crimes
Right.
that shouldn't result in jail time, making maybe some possession crimes civil penalties, which would be fines instead of incarceration. Looking at mental health issues, you know, do we invest in mental health issues in our community as opposed to just jailing people who need help? Creating jobs, looking at recidivism, trying to keep people from going back by giving them opportunities and hope. It just seems to me it's going to take a different mindset, and I think we're on the track toward that. I think we
Right.
see a lot of that. Our governor did some good things, and our local public defender's office and district attorney's office has done some good things in trying to move some cases along. They either so the people get out or go on to, if they're going to go on to prison. So what do? Good question. I think everybody's looking for that answer. I wish I had them, but you know, so I think we're working on those things. If we can have good discussions, maybe we can fix these problems.
Yeah, absolutely. We also have a hot topic. What constitutes a speedy trial? We've heard this term, but I don't even know what that means.
Well, it's guaranteed by the Constitution of the United States, and most states, I think all states, would say that we are not going to incarcerate people for no reason for an undetermined amount of time, and we're entitled if you assert the right. So you have to make the assertion that I want to be released, I want a speedy trial, I want this to come to a head. And then if you do and you're still stuck there for a long time because you can't make bond or for whatever reason, the courts have a four-point test that they look to. Whose fault is it you're there that long?
Right.
Did you assert your right? Is there some reason that you're there? You know, these kind of issues of balancing equities and what's fair. And if you've been held too long for an unreasonable amount of time, then prisoners can be released. So it's a protection of our Constitution that is invoked generally and important.
Yes, very much so. Now we know, right? Thank
I
you
hope
for
so.
the questions. Keep them coming, and keep them coming. Look forward to seeing you on the very next Legal Break.